Hey friends, what's going on? It's Brett and Win and Lori talking about stuff again.
Hello.
Hey Brett. Good. Hey, good. Hi guys.
We're back again.
Again. Yeah, I know. It's like we never left. We've done. We've done a few episodes of these already. This is like our first block of episodes. So if you've seen the first few, we're getting the hang of this. We think.
Yeah.
So,
Smooth.
and we've been just thinking about stuff as the season currently is quiet. We're thinking about what happens when we're open and when things are going. So we're doing some planning, and we wanted to tell you about some of the stuff that we're talking about in a little bit greater detail. Wildly successful over the last several years is our Brisket Friday.
Yeah.
We are
not
now
just several. Not just several. What is the season? What is the number season?
That's right.
Oh, it is season 5.
This will be the fifth
year.
Season 5. We started during pandemic year, I
Yeah.
guess, right?
Yeah.
20, 21, 22,
2019.
23, 24. Yeah,
Yeah.
fifth season.
So we've done 4 years. We got the 5th one coming up.
Yeah.
And we are ready to go again. Brisket Friday, every Friday afternoon. Tickets go on sale at 5 o'clock. Brisket is sliced at 6. And it's an event. You know, people try to order it off the menu, and I'm like, it's not like a menu thing. It's like an event. Like you come and you sit and you get your beer, and then you relax, and then you get your ticket, and then you relax some more, and then you get your brisket, and then you scratch your tummy for a little while. It's like an event. Anyway, go.
Oh, so the reason why we do that is that Lori and I have some experience going around the country. We went to Franklin Barbecue down in Austin, Texas. And so that
Yum.
that opened our eyes to brisket served like we think it should be served. It's sliced in front of you. And brisket is a fussy little piece of meat, especially when it comes to cooking it. You have to be very specific in how you cook it. Cody has been working on that he's perfected it. This will be the 5th year. It is a very specific way to cook it. There's all the secret recipes as far as rubs and how you trim it and all that to make the smoke flow over it. But the important part is that you can't serve it we don't think you can serve it out of the kitchen on a plate like to order, because when it comes out of the smoker, we keep it wrapped in butcher paper. It holds in that moisture, and as soon as you slice that, it's like butter, and it's delicious. But if you pre-sliced it and let it sit for very long, it starts to dry out. It also kind of oxidizes from the air, and it isn't the same. You know,
It's a really in the moment experience.
it is, and
It's
so
really
and that's
cool.
why we do it. We don't, and so we've been working on. You know, you have to get your tickets at 5 because we need to know, what prep for all the other stuff that goes with it. We have smoked turkey. We have your grandmother's
Burnt ends.
Oh, burnt ends.
Burnt ends.
Your grandmother's
Banana
recipe
pudding.
for
Yeah, I've tweaked it a little bit.
beans.
Yep, our beans.
Homemade slaw. All the stuff that goes
Cornbread.
with it.
Morse's pickles, man. Morse's pickles.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do an
We're
episode on.
We're gonna
Morse's
do a
pickles.
whole episode on Morse's.
Yeah.
Stick around
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the reason why
And the kraut. Can't
And the
forget
sau- and the sauerkraut.
and the kraut.
Their kraut.
Yeah. So we do that, and I lost my train of thought. It was about so we don't want to leave you hanging from when you have to buy the ticket at 5 till 6. So Brett, Fridays.
I'm going to be playing live music for you
Brett's
guys
gonna
on
be
Fridays.
playing, music,
I'll
yeah.
be the in-house entertainment on Friday as well, so you get to stick your fingers in your ears for an hour.
Oh come on!
No, I know. It'll be fun. It'll be great.
No.
I'll be playing some tavern games with you and stuff like that. Maybe some trivia and stuff like that. Friday's going to be really fun. We have not yet divulged the date.
For the first brisket Friday.
First Brisket Friday, May 24th.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a Friday, and it's heading into Memorial Day
It's a
weekend.
Friday.
Yeah, it's weird how that works out. It just
I gotta
works
have a
out,
beer
right?
on that one.
So yeah, May 24th is going to be the first brisket, and it's again, it's a day of thing, so you can't like reserve your brisket tickets for June 14th or whatever the date. So no, it's an in the moment thing, but we just wanted to share that with you because these guys, and I learned this when I came to work here 6 years ago now, almost 7. Actually, I'm starting my 7th season. It'll be 6 years in April. But these guys are so into wood-fired food, cooking with wood. It ain't just brisket.
Yeah, no. And before we jump into the wood-fired food talk, there is a way to get brisket tickets ahead of time. and this is
That's true, I
This is
forgot that.
new this year.
That's right. There is.
So we're trying to work it out so it's fair as far as we got people that travel all across the country to come and stay with us in their RV, and they've like, oh my God, we're going to be there on Friday, and we want to get brisket, and then of course they come and they're down there. They just drove in and they didn't have time to get to the line by 5. Usually our brisket tickets sell out in like 10 or 15
Pretty
minutes
quickly,
at the
yeah.
most.
Yeah.
Like Stones
And-
tickets.
And so if you're an RVer and you're coming to stay with us, you're able to pre-buy your brisket. What are you saying, Rob? Oh, it's an add-on.
It's an add-on. So
Yeah.
you book your
Yeah.
site with us,
Yes.
and then you're gonna see a pop-up that literally says, "Oh, these are add-ons. It's ice, fire,
Firewood.
wood,
Speaking of wood.
and yes,
Yeah.
yes, and they can also do few other things.
Yeah, so
brisket
that's
included.
RVers only. We're kind of giving them
Yeah.
a little bit of an insider if you guys are going to come and stay with us.
It's just
there
so
is a way.
Cody can prep
And also, it
it's
doesn't
how
affect the
many-
number of tickets that we normally have on sale. It just allows us to kind of prepare extra
Yeah.
for our RVers that are
It's
coming.
kind of like
So-
a pre-reservation.
Yeah, kind of, but it is the only way that you can get brisket tickets without
Ahead of
seeing,
time.
without showing up at 5 and getting in the line. And I think it's a cool way to do it. We'll give it a whirl and see what happens. Back to the wood.
I ran into. It was funny. The other night I was up the street. I ran into Carolyn, who used to work here.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I hadn't seen her since she left, and we were chatting and everything. And she says, "Oh, are they going to be? Are they doing the wings?" She just went,
Yeah.
"Yes, we're doing the wings."
Yeah.
That's among the stuff that we do in the smoker and in the wood fired is the chicken wings, which are
Yeah.
pretty much. And I'm not just saying this is the guy wearing the T-shirt. They're the best wings that I've had.
Yeah.
And I
They're
need to
Korean.
interject. We're really excited because Bob, he's coming back.
Bob.
Barbecue,
Bacon.
Bacon Bob.
Bacon Bob. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
we're so blessed to have him coming
Yes.
in, and he has actually trained Noah. Noah's coming back. So we've got a few hands in on the fire on the wing deal. So
And Bob's so great, because
Oh my
he's
gosh.
one of the guys that's like
everyone knows Bob.
Yeah, everybody knows Bob. He running a marathon in every state in the
He
country.
squeezes us in between
Yeah,
marathons.
Mar-
right.
Marathons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he does bacon. He does let's see, what else does he do? He does
He's
honey. He does maple syrup. He grows his
Lobsters.
own oysters. He lobsters.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like the ultimate.
Yeah.
I don't know what's the guy
He's
in
the
Wild
guy.
that goes out.
He's
and,
just the guy.
Yeah.
I should be so lucky when I retire. Bob does all the retired guy stuff, and he does it like
yeah.
great. I mean, like he
Yeah.
keeps bees, and he does maple syrup. Like Win said, he's got his he goes out in his little lobster, and he gets his oysters, and he gets his. That guy's great. If he's around here and you want to meet him, when we see, I'll introduce
Yeah.
you. You'll love him. He's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
He usually shows up for brisket every now and then,
Yeah.
and just to observe, and I think he gets
Right.
it too. So
Yeah.
he gets into it. So
And
yeah.
again,
so
we're
our
excited
wings
about
are truly smoked wings. We
And that's every
prep 'em.
day.
It's
That's
every day.
on
That's
the
right.
menu. You can get them every day as long as we're not sold out.
Yeah, no tickets required for the wings.
No.
That's right. No, those
No.
are on the menu as a regular thing.
Yeah.
Our other wood-fired fare is
Pizzas.
pizzas. So-
All pizzas.
Can't beat them.
Yeah.
So we usually go through between 4 and 5 cords of kiln-dried hardwood, oak specifically,
Mm-hmm.
every season, and that is just in our wood-fired oven. And that's so we don't use fossil fuels for cooking our food. For the most part, it's all wood.
I've had New Yorkers grab me by the shoulders and say, "What do you do to the pizza? How do you do that?" So it's good stuff. It's
Yeah.
I don't think they're lugging too much split wood down in the
not
New York
not in
side.
Brooklyn. No.
Yeah. Well, I have to say that I love a little char on my pizza. I like a little black edge like that. It's kind of like the burnt ends,
Yeah.
you know? So we don't burn your pizza, but it's a little charred. You get that wood fire kiss.
It's pretty-
you
it's-
know?
Yeah, they're good.
It's
They are
phenomenal.
good.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
we've got favorites. Love to hear yours.
And when the oven's going good, the pizza's cooking like 90 seconds. They're
Yeah.
great.
Yeah,
It's-
we can turn some.
We've got a
pizzas.
sweet spot. I always train people around for a couple minutes. You need around 600 degrees.
So if your mouth is watering, good. That's what we wanted.
Yeah.
Again, May 24th. That is season 5, episode 1 of Brisket Friday here at Booth Bay Craft Brewery, Tavern, and RV Resort. Did we get everything else in that we wanted to talk about?
I think so.
For this episode?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think
Yeah.
how I was going to try to fit morning wood into that somewhere. Like we lug the wood in the morning and
Okay, so
think we're done
moving
here.
right along.
before Win tries to fit his morning wood in somewhere. Have a wonderful day. Thank you very much once again for tuning in to this episode of the show to be named later. Check out our past episodes. There, I think,
We're done.
there are 3 past episodes. These guys are all done. We're starting to melt down a little bit. Visit our website. Follow us here and subscribe and click the bell. Boothbaycraftbrewery.com, Facebook, Instagram. You can find all that stuff.